Hey, what's up everybody? It's Irikari and I am back with another video. Today I decided to do a video on how to combat dandruff and what to do when you get dandruff. I was living in a dry environment this last year, so I had really bad dandruff and I had to come up with different tips and tricks in order to maintain some moisture in my locks, because there's nothing worse than dry locks, because if they're dry it can ultimately lead to bad things like breakage and thinning. So moisture is a must, period. So first things first, I'm going to show you what I used when it came to dandruff. I think the best first step for dandruff is just trying to tackle what's going on. So I would like to always normalize my scalp, and what I mean by that is I would like to start with the washing. I have to wash different, you know, things that worked at one point don't work anymore because my scalp's too dry. So this is my personal favorite. It's Jason's Dandruff Relief Treatment Shampoo, and it treats and controls dandruff. This is what it looks like. And when I tell you it works, it works. Now, it smells, okay? So if you do go out and grab some, it does have a strong smell because it contains sulfur. If you remember growing up, your mom putting sulfur 8 on your hair, that's exactly what it smells like. But it gets rid of dandruff instantly. Like after one wash, it gets rid of dandruff. I usually use this and I'll follow it up with some lighter smelling shampoo to kind of wash away some of the strongness of it. Or sometimes I just walk around smelling like sulfur 8. This product doesn't have any parabens, petroleum, artificial colors, or phthalates. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, I paid about $8 for this, but it's worth the $8 and you don't use a lot. I had this for almost a year now and it's still pretty much full because you only need it every now and then. They have a conditioner too, but I don't really condition my locks a lot. So after I get done doing that, after I get done washing my hair with my Dandruff Relief shampoo, the next thing I do, I get out the shower and I like to use almond oil. I mentioned it in another video and this is my go-to. This is what it looks like. This is the brand I use Now. I always find this one gives me the most bang for my buck. I like to also use essential oils. Essential oils are really good for normalizing your scalp as well, keeping them clean and keeping some of that dandruff at bay. This is also Now brand. I use the peppermint oil. I can say having peppermint oil helps keep my scalp like refreshed, like it feels good on your scalp. And also I noticed that when I use it, my scalp isn't as dry. I'm not sure the total properties of peppermint oil and how they work to do that, but it definitely works for me. So I like to use that, and I put it in these little bottle. It's a little glass bottle with a dropper, and this has peppermint oil and almond oil in it. And I just take it and I'll take a little bit and I'll go choop, 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 and drop it around my scalp, rub it in, and put my scarf on and go to bed. Another good moisturizer also is, or another good sealant, should I say, is shea butter. Sometimes I'll take my mixture that I showed you and then I'll add shea butter at the end. So I'll drop this in my hair and on my locks. I rub some in my hair and rub them down my locks, and then I'll add shea butter to seal all that good moisture in. Also, this is a controversial thing I've noticed. Sometimes when I get out the shower, I'll go ahead and brush my locks. I feel like when you have locks, we often neglect scalp stimulation. And I feel like that's also very, very important. I feel like you should stimulate your scalp. Now, I'm not saying you need to brush them, but that's what I do sometimes. I only brush my locks on wet hair. I don't brush my dry locks. It also helps keep them separated. If you're not someone who retwists their hair often like I am, then it's a good way to kind of keep those parts a little bit and kind of keep your hair from marrying each other. So just a brief recap. You want to have a dandruff shampoo that is specifically for dandruff relief. That's step 1. Step 2 is you want to have an awesome moisturizer and an awesome sealant. Remember, moisturizers penetrate the hair strand, and sealants seal moisture in. That's very important. And then third, you just want to make sure you maintain those steps, really. I mean, there's not much you can do. Some people have naturally dry scalps and some people have scalps that never see dandruff really. But we all get it here and there. And when we do, we have to learn how to combat it. So I hope these tips were helpful. And as always, thanks for watching and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.